So I'm Ryan Bernard. I'm the game director on Tom Clancy's The Division. Which, being the game director, basically what I'm in charge of is I work with the creative director on the direction of the game and the overall universe itself, and then I help translate that down into game design, art, sound, and audio to make sure everything's coherent. And then in the end, you know, it's make sure the game is fun, because that's kind of the whole point. Okay.
Problem when I joined the game quite late and a lot of stuff has happened in the city already?
Yeah, no, it's because you're following your, I guess, version, if you want to put it that way, of the city and the events. So how far you've come in the story, what areas of the city you've reconnected is all personalized to your agent. No, if you and I play together, we might have to, you know, we choose a game that we're going into. So there will be instances there where you'll kind of possibly go into a world where an event hasn't happened yet for you, but I already did it. So that kind of thing.
How do you cope with that story problems then?
I mean, we're still far in, we still have a long way to go in the development process, but the thinking of how we'll handle it is basically with the matchmaking. So the group leader, it's my world, my universe that you're playing in. And if I join your group, I join your universe and your world.
Okay. Do you have any restrictions on how far the people who are grouping can be away in level?
The spread? Yeah, I'm sure we will. We haven't hard set anything yet, and that'll come through iteration and figuring out what's the best span for that.
You were talking about there would be a real story in The Division, not just an RPG. I'm going through and at one point I'm highest level, and then I only do group instances anymore. That's the normal stuff you actually handle on an RPG. You said there would be a story.
Yes.
So is there an end to the story?
The story is something that we're saving because it's it's an important part for the game and for RPGs in general. I can say that the first thing you'll be dealing with is the disease itself, the crisis itself, and finding out what's behind that, the story behind that, and that'll start you in the journey around New York. Currently, the way we're designing it and developing it, we want it to be potentially limitless. But of course, a story, the New York episode, will need an ending, and we will have one, of course. But we're not we'll have a lot of communication cycles with you guys to talk about that stuff in detail and who's our nemesis, who's the bad guy. Of course we need that, and we have that for the game. But we're not communicating it all at once. We have a lot of time to get that across for you guys.
Well, there's one thing I want to relate from all PC players out there to you.
Yes.
We are deeply disappointed.
Well, I can say this. Of course, we followed the social media as well, and we were extremely happy about the reaction after the conference, and we have definitely seen the incredible desire to have the game on PC. And what we've announced is PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but we're open to other formats. So it hasn't ever been said by anyone on the team that we're definitely not coming to PC.
The companion system, just going back to the game.
Sure.
The companion system is quite similar to Watch Dogs. Did you guys invent that together?
Well, no, we actually did not at all. We've been working with a studio in Quebec that kind of took the design we had and helped create that in their engine. I know Watch Dogs Companion is great as well, but what we're shooting for with The Division is actually real-time simultaneous gameplay with a drone and another member of the party. So it's a little different in how they interact, but we are separate studios. But of course we talk and and work together.
What happens if in Watch Dogs I can wait for tablet players to join me, or just sign in to actually have a tablet player play with me? What does happen if there is none, or do you have an AI?
No, I see what you're saying. No, currently there's no planned only tablet game. so you will need to join a group when you log in. But you know, obviously tablet gaming and cross-media devices is very important, next generation. So who's to say where this will lead for both of our games?
Okay, how do you handle people who just drop out? Are you penalizing tablet players that join your game, try to help you, if you don't know them, just strangers? They're joining your game, they're going to try to help you, and then they just drop out. Are you planning to penalize people who just drop out?
Yeah. Well, I think that's a detail we'll have to figure out when we get closer with that kind of stuff, but we definitely want the companion drone to be only a benefit for the HD game. We want people to get there is progression and skills, and you can upgrade your items for the companion, but we really want them to get a taste of the universe and really, hopefully, to buy a next generation console and get the main game. So we want it to be fun and meaningful, but it is an entry to the universe.
Are you planning on implementing a lot of secrets into the world, where somebody who is exploring the world in a very thorough way will have benefits from that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Exploration is a big part of the game. In an open world game where we're not leading you through, it's very important for us. So there will be lots of, obviously, content that you'll come across, but we have a lot of things in store for people that want to uncover everything in the game.
Are you planning on having parts of the game being sealed off at the beginning and unlocking them, or can I access everything and just face enemies that are way too strong?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, what we want is we want a real open world. So we don't want to phase or lock any content, and that's the current plan. So there will be a progression. It is a persistent game. So you will come to a point where you might be overwhelmed in what you can do at your current item level, gear level, talent level.
And executed his protective helmet on and rendered him unconscious.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Now.